So Donald Trump is banned from Twitter. We know. That's kind of old news. He's banned. Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good. Why? Because it feels like it's a weight off my shoulders when you think about it. It's like, I'm never going to have to talk about a Trump tweet again. Glory be to the heavens, right? Now, I know some people might be saying, well, I can't believe that they would censor the president like that. That's censorship. How dare you censor the most powerful man in the country? Wait, you know, the president could easily go and get in front of a camera whenever he wants. He's president of the United States. You haven't really silenced him. You just stop him from spreading like insurrection-y tweets on social media, but he can still go and do a press conference. So you haven't really cut him off. But anyway, so now that's despite the fact that he incited violent insurrection. And yet still Twitter did give him a short chance to try to not tweet that kind of stuff out. And yet he still did it anyway. Because of course, right? So right as it stands, no more Twitter, no more Facebook, or YouTube, or Instagram, or Snapchat, or Grindr, or World of Warcraft. I heard somewhere that they banned that too, which is interesting. And now, of course, no more Parler. Parler's gone as well. So now, where's the president to go when he wants to do a little microblogging on the can? Well, you know, the other day I mentioned Gab. Yeah, Gab. Why doesn't the president just go on Gab? Well, that's a good question. Good question. So now I did also mention in that same video, oh, right, he doesn't want to go there because of the Nazis. They seem to have a little bit of a Nazi problem, a neo-Nazi, like wall-to-wall Nazis. And I'm not being hyperbolic about this, by the way. That whole site has been taken over by neo-Nazis. In fact, one of Gab's most famous users, really puts him on the map, was Robert Gregory Bowers. That is the sole suspected shooter in the attack against a Pittsburgh synagogue back in October 27th of 2018. So that kind of put Gab on the map because he was an active verified Gab account user that had displayed a neo-Nazi, very proudly neo-Nazi code phrase. And so openly on the site, posting anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, and things like that, hatred against Jewish people. And so you could see how he acted on that. Now, Gab says, well, that's not our fault. We're here for free speech. So they don't have any moderation policies. So that's why, of course, it is a haven for some of the most insane, right-wing, hateful stuff on the internet. So why not go there, Donald Trump, and join the fun on Gab? Well, he almost did, actually. Turns out some of his staff tried to get the president. He's like, hey, did you know about Gab? I mean, if you want to go and microblog, there it is. I mean, so sad about Twitter, so sad about Parler. Let's go to Gab. To which Jared Kushner was like, no, don't do it. Don't go to Gab. It's filled with Nazis. CNN is reporting that Kushner had, quote, intervened when other officials tried restoring the president's social media presence on sites that are often havens for extremists, such as Gab, which is already heavily used by neo-Nazis and other assorted racists as a, quote unquote, free speech alternative to Twitter. So now, if you're a black person, you sign up for Gab, let's see how much free speech you have. They're going to come for you. They're going to come for you. They're going to dox you. They're going to attack you. You know it. You don't have free speech there. But all right, anyway, Kushner and Deputy Chief of Staff Dan Scavino had blocked efforts by other aides, including Personnel Chief Johnny McKenty, to get the president on fringe social media platforms after he was suspended in some fashion from almost every major one, including Twitter, Facebook, and now YouTube. That is hilarious. Now, to be fair, I don't know if Donald Trump knows what Gab is, or the fact that it has been taken over by neo-Nazis. I can imagine like Donald Trump saying, what is this Gab? What is it like Twitter? Can I send tweets? What can I do? Can I tweet at 3 a.m. in the can? Will people hear me? Will I have a lot of followers? Well, I'm sure you would. But again, Kushner's like, no. Don't do Gab. It's literally filled with Nazis. Please don't do that. So, no. I could also imagine Trump saying, what's wrong with Nazis? I do very good with Nazis. Some of my biggest fans are Nazis. They're incredible people. What are you talking about? But no. All that hypothetical, I don't know for that for sure. But Kushner literally saved the day on that one for the president, which is kind of funny because I think Donald Trump would have signed up for it. Because for him, it's not really about where it is. It's about just having a megaphone and being able to speak to somebody and to tweet about conspiracy theories to somebody. And people on Gab might be a pretty receptive audience. Just saying. And so he probably would have liked it there. But wouldn't have helped his case very much. And that's why I think Kushner had to put the brakes on that one. Stomp that right in the bud. Or is it nip that in the bud? Whatever. So I guess there's Kushner doing something smart. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.